hunger is an easy thing to talk about, but I'll remember going out on a route one of the first years I worked here. We were only in this neighborhood 2 days a week, and this little girl came up and she asked if we were gonna be here next week. And I'm like, of course. And she said, yeah, because when you're not here, I don't get to eat every day. And that made it so real. We need to be in these neighborhoods every opportunity that we get, because sometimes just that simple program, it's the difference in someone getting a chance to eat. And that experience with that child really brought that home to me in a way that numbers and data can't.
As we say in the business, summer is the hungriest time for kids. So programs like the Open Door are really effective because they have the flexibility to be able to meet kids physically where they're at and get them the meals that they need throughout the summer. It's a beautiful thing to see the community caring for one another and for the community to feel cared for.
Welcome to the Open Door and the Mobile Lunchbox program. This program is super important because there is a high number of students who rely on school meals to eat throughout the school year. And without programs like this, it can be really hard to make sure that children are getting the proper nutrients and food that they need throughout the year.
Something that I'm really glad that the Mobile Lunchbox has been doing for the past 2 years now is that we are on site at our locations 5 days a week. This year we added District 197, and that brings us to 4 school districts.
Nutrition is only as good when it's eaten. It's a win-win for not only us to serve the children in our community, but also the Open Door and the Mobile Lunchbox to deliver the meals. So it's really a great partnership that we have formed.
We work with school lunch programs, and they already have the kitchen open, so we take meals they prepare and take them directly to students. But we also supplement those meals with food that we have from our retail rescue relationships. We get it that morning, and that afternoon it's in someone's hands. So it's a really collective effort to make sure that all the food that is available is put to use as effectively as possible.
People feel very comfortable just getting food. They're not concerned about any stigma associated with it. They didn't have to tell me any information about themselves or their family or where they're from or why they're there. And they can just have that taken care of for the day. It helped, and I wanted to be a part of that.
I really like how the volunteers and staff are able to make a connection with the kids. The kids look forward to us being there. They know that they were coming, and without our volunteer support, this program wouldn't exist. They are the backbone of our organization.
The Open Door is incredibly well run. So when people volunteer for the Open Door, their time feels well used. And then the fun begins once you're there.
Within 3 years, I want the Mobile Lunchbox in every low-income neighborhood in Dakota County, period. I want to make sure that any family that needs support during the summer has access to it in an easy way. Because it's not really a shortage of food. It's about connecting sometimes the excess with where the gaps are. And that's what the Open Door is really, really good at.
Imagine not having lunch and you're 10 years old and you don't have it today, you don't have it tomorrow, you haven't had it yesterday. So imagine you could fill that need that kids are experiencing today. And it's pretty easy. We have all the equipment, all the training, everything you need, and you can come out and make a huge impact in your local community.
The 3 things that the Mobile Lunchbox and the Open Door as a whole always need are volunteers, first and foremost. My program needs 12 volunteers every day, so that's a huge number of people required to get our job done. And we also need donations. And lastly, word of mouth is huge. Without word of mouth, those other 2 things aren't possible.
So if you'd like to be a Mobile Lunchbox volunteer, you can go to our website, theopendoorpantry.org/volunteer, and please share this video to your friends and family, and we look forward to seeing you on our Mobile Lunchbox bus.
Having grown up as a kid that didn't always have enough food, knowing that we get to put food directly in the hands of families that need it, that's why I took the job.